Welcome to beautiful Adelaide, home of one of Australia's Supernova conventions. A celebration of pop culture, movies, TV, anime and games alike. I headed there to track down everything Sonic the Hedgehog. Well, that was the original intention of the video. And whilst I did do a lot of finding Sonic, trust me, it didn't quite work out the way that I thought. The stars aligned and something else happened that's left me with a treasured memory and also an incredible piece to my Sonic collection, which is vastly growing, as you can probably see. I made a video about PAX Australia recently and I really enjoyed making it, and someone at my workplace mentioned that this convention was happening and that, well, something was happening there specifically that would make me incredibly interested in visiting, so I headed over for the Saturday. This is a smaller convention than PAX Australia and had a massive selection in the expo hall dedicated to merchandise as well as an artist's alley, so of course I hunted down Sonic items to decent success. There's a pop culture website here called Pop Culture with an A that had plenty of Sonic merch available, including the relatively new Big Squishmallow that, well, I already own, so thanks Target. There were various stalls with Funko Pop vinyls, including this really cool Supersonic Chase figurine. Artist alley wise though, I didn't see a whole bunch of Sonic if I can be honest, with the exception of Robotica. They had some lovely Sonic stickers around and I did purchase one. They also had this gorgeous Chow Garden tote that was heartbreakingly sold out, but that's okay. I've got their business card here and I am going to go ahead and put the link to their shop down in the description below if you are interested in having a look at that one. Because I definitely am. Those were the standouts in the merch stalls, and look, next on my list was hunting down Sonic cosplayers. There were plenty around. I spied a couple of Shadows, an Amy, a Rouge, and a Maria, which was really cool. But I didn't manage to get much time to really interview them or film the cosplays this time around like I did for PAX Australia, because of the main reason I was there, of course. I was queuing. Now, it's not like I go to places just to queue. I am British, but and I know that stereotypically we love a good queue. Don't you worry about that. But no, I wasn't there just to queue for no reason. See, Supernova conventions have a fairly big focus on their guests, and they get a lot of actors, personalities and such to come down to the land down under to meet their Australian-based fans. I sat in for a Q&A with Miranda Otto, who's most famous for Eowyn in Lord of the Rings, as well as another one that I was so psyched to see, Adam Savage from Mythbusters, in what was apparently his first ever international convention. I said first ever, didn't I? Yeah, that's a phrase we're going to hear again in a minute. Anyway, it was a genuine pleasure to see these two talk, but not my main reason for going. As I said, I was queuing for another guest. You see, someone at my workplace had told me that they were going to go get an autograph from the guy who voices Ezio in Assassin's Creed, and well, the cogs in my head turned very slowly, and then eventually I lost my mind knowing that Roger Craig Smith, the current voice of Sonic the goddamn Hedgehog, was coming over to Australia, and I knew I had to take this chance to go and meet him. And as for the original intention of the video, I was going to say I'd track down Sonic, and it was going to mean literally. I thought it would have been funny to me anyway. I spent a lot of time queuing for him. With that and the two panels, it took the very vast majority of my day, which is totally fair. Honestly, Roger was probably the most popular guest there queue-wise, in addition to Adam Savage and Veronica Taylor as well. And once I got there, I was going to take a little video of me meeting him, but unfortunately, we were not allowed, the convention were not allowing video, so that's a bit of a shame. But I got this awesome picture instead. And also this terrible one, but luckily the staff take multiple photos, so it's okay. And I want to quickly take this chance to say that Roger Craig Smith is genuinely one of the most lovely people I have interacted with in a long time. He was so polite, he was so friendly and so talkative as well. I really get a bit nervous when I'm talking to people in person, like it doesn't really flow very well for me. I get very anxious, but conversation was just so easy with him. He was wonderful. My fiance came with me as well, and she kind of took a step back so that I could kind of have my moment meeting Roger. But Roger introduced himself to her and it was just so polite and so wonderful. It was really a 10 out of 10 experience, and obviously that is a treasured memory for me. But I did say I got something for my collection. I got something signed by Roger. Now I have a lot of choices for what I could have got him to sign, and I really took a bit of time trying to figure out what I wanted to do with this, like what did I want to get signed by Roger. But recently I played Sonic X Shadow Generations, and whilst probably at the time I put this video out, the video itself isn't going to have done the Platinum Trophy run, isn't going to have actually been released. I am currently working on that as well, just so you know. I kind of thought about how much fun this game was and how much the original Generations meant to me. So I figured, you know what, I'm going to go get a copy of Sonic X Shadow Generations, get that physical copy, and I'm going to get Roger to sign that for me. And obviously, I flipped the cover on it. That reversible cover was really nice. And when I handed it to Roger, he told me that this was the first copy in the world that he had ever signed. This is the first signed copy of Sonic X Shadow Generations by Roger Craig Smith in the world. and it's mine, it's part of my collection, and it's a personal message as well. He did a really cool quote. He's written, "Peter, enjoy your future, it's gonna be great. Roger Craig Smith, Sonic." And it was really cool because he actually did it in the voice. He did it in the Sonic voice, and I was like really taken aback. I was like, "Oh, it's really cool. It's really awesome." Oh man, it was a great moment for me. But yeah, now in my own personal Sonic collection, I own the first ever signed copy of Sonic X Shadow Generations by Roger Craig Smith, and he signed it on the Sonic side as well, which is beautiful. So Kirk Thornton, if for some reason you are watching this one day, I really hope that I get to meet you, and then you'll be able to sign the Shadow side of this as well. That would be lovely. That would be really great for me. So if you ever come to Australia, let's meet up. But in general, this was just fantastic. And look, if you're still here at this point in the video, I want to say thank you. This is very much a personal project to me, but also something different that I was thinking about doing with this channel as well. You see, I collect Sonic Platinum trophies. I collect Platinum trophies in general, but I think it kind of just comes down to a core thing that I love collecting things, and obviously I collect Sonic as well. A lot of Sonic merchandise and other bits, so I kind of wanted to do a few more videos just for that kind of more hardcore Sonic side of things, just to kind of show my collection, different stories behind it and such. So this is kind of like the first of those videos. I don't know how regularly I'll do them, but it's just really cool. Obviously, I'm not the only person with a Sonic collection, so if you've got a treasure piece of Sonic merchandise, or something really cool in your collection that you want to talk about, chuck it down in the comments. Let's have a little chat. That'd be awesome. I'd love to meet some more Sonic collectors. That'd be amazing. And make sure you hit subscribe as well if you're still here. I really would love that. So yeah, you have a great day. Fantastic. And if you want to see more videos from me about me collecting stuff, as I said, I do Sonic Platinum trophy runs, and there's some great Sonic Platinums that I've got. So the videos are on screen now. Give them a click. Have a fun time. Thanks so much, and I'll see you next time.